Hi, today we're going to show you how to dual boot Ubuntu 15.04 with Windows 10, the new Windows, and it's using the UEFI new firmware bootloader. So, first thing I did was I downloaded Ubuntu 15.04. I have it here in my downloads. I then installed UNetbooten. Now I leave everything in the description. So I'm going to open a terminal and run UNetbooten. It'll ask me for my password because it has to be run as root. And here it is here. And of course I'm using an 8GB USB drive. And you can see under here it says SDB1. So we're looking for an ISO image, so click disk image and then select our image. So it'll be downloads and open. And then click OK to that, and that will install the Ubuntu 15.04 on the USB drive. We're going to restart, or do a restart, it doesn't matter. Just going to start it back up here again now. And I'm pressing F2 to find out which brings you into the setup utility. Now, we're going to go across here. We're going to go to security. We're going to go down, and you see it says secure boot. Make sure that's disabled. Just by pressing enter, you can enable or disable it. Press escape then. Going across then to boot, and you can see it sees the drive plugged in. Now of course I already have Ubuntu installed on this machine, but we want to boot through the Rally 2 drive. But up here on top you'll see fast boot. Make sure that's disabled, and then launch CSM. Make sure that's disabled as well. Now we go down here then. I want to boot through the USB drive, so I know it's this one. So on the one above it, press the minus button and it brings it up. Go up another one, press the minus key. And up one more time to bring it to the top of our list. That's our Rally 2 drive there, OCZ. I'm going to press F10 then. This is save configuration, and now it should boot from the USB drive. It's booting in insecure mode, and now we can try Ubuntu without installing. So we hit the enter on that and we wait for this to boot up. Okay, here we are, and it's booted up through the live CD. So we're going to hit the dash home, and you can see up there it's not picking up any wireless connection. Okay, so now you can connect through a wired connection. We're going to type in additional ADD and just see if there's any additional drivers to be installed. And just search. You need to be connected to the internet. So a broadcam driver, and then use your processor micro firmware stuff. Apply changes then. Now we can close that. You can see now Wi-Fi network. So we connect to the Wi-Fi connection here. Now we're connected. Now we can open the install Ubuntu 15.04. Now we have already Ubuntu 15.04 installed on this, dual booted with Windows 10. So what I did was I divided my drive into two drives. It's a 500 gig drive, so I divided it into two. So 250 gigabytes for Windows and 250 gigabytes for Ubuntu. Now if you want, you can install third-party software, download updates while installing. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just click continue. Now here we are. So I'm going to click on something else. Now it'll show all the different drives on your hard drive. And I created, so you can see up in the very top, you've got the Windows Boot Manager, another NTFS. All these NTFS ones are Windows. There's an unknown here. Another NTFS, that's your main Windows C drive. Another now, so you've got a lot of so the first few you have to ignore. You cannot delete any of them. But what I have done was I've created, so with the 250 gigabyte drive, it's a little bit more actually. I created an EFI drive, 650 megabytes. I created this is a root root drive for your root files and folders. So that's a 10 gigabyte drive. I then created a swap drive, which is 4 gigabytes to match the memory on the computer. And then I installed a home drive. So I leave a description to all the drives I installed. And once I did, then I hit install, did the normal run. And then after the install, I did a restart. So I'm going to quit this installer. I'm not going to reinstall it again. And once I rebooted my machine then, you see we have Windows Boot Manager. There we are. You can log into your Windows 10 from here then. Any questions, please feel free to ask. And thanks for watching.